Otherwise, your study will be a waste of time if it does not make any improvements on your attitude and conduct or add anything to your institutions or communities. Number two, continue exploiting the relationship you have established during your stay together in this college. This will consolidate cooperation between your respective institutions within this country and across the countries represented here. You are aware that the fight against current security challenges requires interagency and international cooperation. And cooperation is strong when the people who collaborate have strong relationships between them. Final advice, maintain your discipline in all circumstances. In our profession, discipline is everything. Without discipline, the knowledge you have acquired here and elsewhere may become useless. I urge you to adopt a broader perspective on discipline, what I may call life discipline. Discipline is required at work, but discipline in life is crucial and it affects our profession. Remember that discipline is also about the following: how much you read to keep your knowledge up to date, what you eat or drink in order to be healthy, how much exercise you do to maintain your physical fitness, what you do to preserve your mental health, whether you treat everyone you meet with respect and dignity. I wish you to have a disciplined life, to be more competent and more useful in your profession and in society. Thank you.
Guest of honor, sir, may I now present to you all the 32 graduates who successfully completed the course and qualified to be conferred with the past staff course title. Graduates, please rise. Guest of honor, sir, graduates are ready to be conferred with the title.
I confer upon you the PSC. Thank you.
Thank you, guest of honor, sir, for conferring the title. You may take your seat, sir. Congratulations to the graduates for attaining the PSC title. Please take your seats. Sir, this is the time for presenting the certificates to the graduates. We will follow their seating order and will step forward as I read their names. Commissioner of Police Mona Lisa Bolebuji from Namibia. Superintendent of Police Cecile Nyirandegeya from Rwanda. Senior Superintendent of Prisons Egide Harerimana from Rwanda. Deputy Commissioner of Police Sakeus Tangeni Kariteni Amtenya from Namibia. Senior Superintendent of Prisons Marie-Grace Ngwanyi from Rwanda. Senior Superintendent of Police Juste Gakuru Rukara from Rwanda. Superintendent of Police Ndahimana Ndamaje Gisanga from Rwanda. Senior Superintendent of Police Goreti Mwenzangu from Rwanda. Senior Superintendent of Police Bianca Ndanu Nzioki from Kenya. Chief Superintendent of Police Marie Rose Kamhire from Rwanda. Deputy Commissioner of Police Ilona Njenja from Namibia. Senior Superintendent of Police Vincent Bihigi Habintwari from Rwanda. Mr. Prosper Ruzaire from Rwanda. Mr. Robert Mwesije from Rwanda. Superintendent of Police Jean-Pierre Hategekimana from Rwanda. Senior Superintendent of Prisons Hilary Sengabo from Rwanda. Senior Superintendent of Police Emile Gatasha from Rwanda. Superintendent of Police James Bagabo from Rwanda. Superintendent of Police Thierry Munanira from Rwanda. Senior Superintendent of Police Ildefonse Rutagambwa from Rwanda. Senior Superintendent of Police Alexis Nyamwasa from Rwanda. Superintendent of Police Innocent Murenzi from Rwanda. Superintendent of Police Jean Bosco Kagame from Rwanda. Major Farhan Ali from Somalia. Senior Superintendent of Police Innocent Chimenyi from Rwanda. Senior Superintendent of Police Riziki Mohamed Ali from Kenya. Chief Superintendent of Police Jean Bosco Rudasingwa from Rwanda. Brigadier General Agot Fabio Deng Quoth from South Sudan. Superintendent of Police Mark Muvunyi Kainamura from Rwanda. Senior Superintendent of Police Emmanuel Hitayezu from Rwanda. Superintendent of Police Isaac Safari from Rwanda. And Superintendent of Police Stephen Kabushubi from Rwanda. Now I invite the officer in charge of the graduating course, Chief Superintendent of Police Modeste Bisangwa, to guide us in the activity of presenting awards to the graduates who were best students.
Guest of honor, sir, the awards to be presented to the best students are in 3 categories, namely the Best Research Paper Award, the Second Best Student Award, and the Overall Student Award. The Best Research Paper Award. This research is given to the student who presented the best research paper that meets both academic and service writing standards. This research paper provides recommendable solutions to some challenging policing issues, and it is an evidence of professional competence, hard work, and exceptional research abilities required of a good staff officer. The Second Best Student Award. This award is presented to the second overall best student who demonstrated remarkable command and leadership skills, academic abilities, and eagerness to learn. The recipient also displayed great efforts, cooperation, the spirit of sharing knowledge, skills, and professional experience for the benefit of the colleagues. The overall Best Student Award. This award is presented to the overall best student who demonstrated outstanding command, leadership, and academic abilities, coupled with communication skills, teamwork, cooperation, and other qualities required of good police commander and staff officer. The student also displayed distinguished professional interest, admirable effort, outstanding policing knowledge, exceptional analytical skills that inspired colleagues throughout the course. The guest of honor, sir, it is now time for the best student to receive the above described awards, and I would like to request you to present them to the recipients. The Best Research Paper Award goes to Superintendent Isaac Safari from Rwanda. The second Best Student Award goes to Senior Superintendent of Police, Justin Gakuru Rukara from the Republic of Rwanda. The overall Best Student Award for Police Senior Command and Staff Course 09-2020-2021 goes to Senior Superintendent of Police Bianca Ndanu Nzioki from the Republic of Kenya. Thank you, the guest of honor, sir. You may take your seat.
Thank you, guest of honor, sir, for presenting those awards, and congratulations to graduates who were the best students during the course. With your permission, the guest of honor, sir, the graduates will now prepare themselves to be conferred with the Master of Arts in Peace and Conflict Transformation. May I now request the Vice Chancellor, University of Rwanda, to open the academic congregation.
Guest of honor, sir. Distinguished participants, all protocols observed. By virtue of the powers vested in me, I hereby declare this congregation of the June 25th, 2021 graduation ceremony of the University of Rwanda open.
Thank you so much, Vice Chancellor. May I invite the Principal for the College of Arts and Social Sciences to present to the Vice Chancellor the graduates who qualify to be conferred with Master of Arts in Peace and Conflict Transformation. After the conferment, the Vice Chancellor shall make his remarks and then we'll adjourn the academic congregation. Welcome, Principal.
Chancellor, I, Dr. Alphonse Mref, Principal of the College of Arts and Social Sciences, have the honor to present to you the following 27 candidates who, during the academic year 2020-2021, satisfied the Academic Council and the Senate requirements for the conferment of the Master of Arts in Peace Studies and Conflict Transformation. Bagabo James, Bianca Ndanu Nzioki, Gatasha Emir, Habinwari Vihij Vincent, Harerimana Egide, Hategekimana Jean-Pierre, Hitayez Emmanuel, Irona Ndenja, Kabushuvi Stephen, Kagame Jean Bosco, Kamir Rose, Chimeng Innocent, Monariza Molebungi, Munanira Thierry, Mwenzangu Goreti, Mwesje Robert, Ndwanyi Marie Grace, Nyamwasa Alexis, Nyirandegeya Cecile, Rizichi Mohamed Ali, Rudasingwa Jean Bosco, Rukara Gakuru Justin, Rutagambwa Ildefonse, Ruzaire Prosper, Safar Isaac, Sakeusi Tengen Kariten Amuteinya, Sengabo Hirari. Chancellor, I now request you to confer upon these 27 candidates the master's degree as cited above.
Dear students, by virtue of the powers vested in me, and knowing that you have satisfied the University of Rwanda requirements in all subjects for which you were enrolled, trained, and examined, I confer upon you the Master of Arts in Peace Studies and Conflict Transformation. Congratulations. Honorable Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Republic of Rwanda and guests of honor, the Inspector General of Police, the Director General of Rwanda Investigation Bureau, the Governor of the Northern Province, the Senior Police, Rwanda Defense Force, Rwanda Correctional Services, and Rwanda Investigation Bureau officers, all senior officials of the state here present, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, I'm delighted to welcome you to this 2021 University of Rwanda graduation ceremony, the 9th of the National Police College, to celebrate the fruitful efforts of our students and devoted staff. Congratulations to the 27 graduates, and I'm here to testify that you have been winners right from the time you were selected to attend this course. Allow me express our sincere thanks to the sister African countries which have had confidence in our college. Our ambition is to grow the numbers flowing in from our continent, and that calls from the experience we have gained, the quality of training, but also the improvements we are willing and ready to make. The graduation ceremony is the most significant and meaningful occasion in the university's calendar, particularly for our National Police College graduates. Graduation is always a memorable ceremony where hard work by you esteemed students is colorfully appreciated. It's a well and deserved opportunity to extend our sincere gratitude to parents, to friends and families, and to respective governments. Special thanks also go to other sponsors who invested valuable resources to stand with us in this noble cause for the attainment of Master of Arts in Peace Studies and Conflict Transformation. Congratulations again to your beloved ones who supported you. The University of Rwanda applauds you for having done tremendously well to deserve the full honors. We are sincerely happy for you for reaching this milestone. Our confidence in you going out there to deliver better is extremely high because we have strong belief in the knowledge imparted into you, dear graduates, over the last 1 year. Deservingly, we now celebrate together this achievement, which is an end of one journey, but also happens to mark the beginning of a more and even longer journey of life in service. New beginnings in life are usually filled with hope for a future better. This is certainly true right now, after here, owing to newly acquired knowledge and skills to help excel in your respective professions. Dear graduates, allow me share with you the fact that peace doesn't mean the absence of conflicts, but rather a result of proper handling of conflicts in societies, in communities, and at household level. After 12 months spent at the National Police College, you have had time to understand what the potential sources of conflicts and the determinants are. And this clear understanding, I strongly believe, has equipped you with knowledge, skills, and eagerness to prevent conflicts in our communities and households. Understandably, you will not be able to prevent all conflicts and crimes in human society. However, once involved in conflict resolutions, while tasked to enforce laws and implement mediations, always remember that whenever you be guided by positive values of humanity, empathy, integrity, and fairness, the reward will always be very high, and you will be happy to witness laudable positive transformation in our communities. Guest of honor, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to end my remarks by once again asking you to join me and congratulate our graduates for these great achievements. I thank you. Guest of honor, sir, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, dear graduates, by virtue of the powers vested in me, I hereby declare this congregation of the June 25th, 2021 graduation ceremony of the University of Rwanda adjourned.
Academic congregation. With your permission, guest of honor, sir, graduates will now prepare themselves for your speech. Graduates, please. Guest of honor, sir, you are now ready for your speech.
The Inspector General of Rwanda National Police, the Commissioner General of Rwanda Correctional Service, Secretary General Rwanda Investigation Bureau, the University Vice Chancellor, University of Rwanda, the Deputy Inspector General, Administration and Personnel, Governor of the Northern Province, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic and Research, Commandant, National Police College, Commandant, RDF Staff College, Rwanda National Police, Commissioners and Senior Officers present here, University of Rwanda Principal, College of Arts and Social Sciences, University of Rwanda Director for Conflict Management, University of Rwanda Coordinator, Master's Programs, the Mayor of Musanze District, the University of Rwanda Registrar, graduates of Police Senior Command and Staff Course, Intake 09, distinguished guests, all protocols observed. It's my great pleasure to preside over this colorful ceremony combining the graduation and closing of the 9th intake of the Police Senior Command and Staff Course. This is an important achievement for you, the college, which accompanied you in this one-year-long journey, your respective institutions that nominated you to this course, and indeed to your families. On this day of your happiness and joy, I want first and foremost commend your remarkable effort, your hard work, team spirit, dedication, and resilience that you testified in the pursuit of success during a critical period like this of the COVID-19 pandemic, which made your learning environment less conducive. The full-time face masks in class, which has become a new normal for all of us, the COVID-19 restrictive measures imposed on you to prevent the spread of the pandemic, made all of you, including the Rwandan students, feel far away from your families than ever before. They have also prevented our brothers and sisters from Kenya, Namibia, South Sudan, and Somalia, participants to this course, to move around and enjoy the beauty of the city of Musanze and beyond. I have also learned that during the period of this course, some members lost their beloved ones in different circumstances. Our condolences to each of you. Despite this situation, however, you have overcome, and today we are here to celebrate the harvest of your hard work and your perseverance. As you celebrate, you should remember that no matter how successful you've been, there is still more work to do, more to learn, and more to achieve. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is a fact beyond contestation that peace, security, governance, justice, and development are interlinked and interdependent. In Rwanda, we have noticed how identity politics, bad governance, unequal access to opportunities and resources, discrimination, exclusion, civil unrest, structural impunity and injustice, and other evils that Rwandans experienced led to the tragedy of the genocide against the Tutsi and endemic poverty. We have, on the other hand, observed how unity and reconciliation, peace and accelerated development have led to returns that place Rwanda among the rapidly growing economies globally. Finally, we have also learned that security is no longer state-centric and that the nature of contemporary threats has made it more human-based. In the face of this reality, I cannot emphasize enough the need to have highly trained, professional, human rights abiding, and disciplined law enforcement officers, combining strategic command aspects and a full understanding of national, regional, and global peace and security dynamics for them to respond to any law enforcement challenge of their time and the future. Needless to say, the complexity of contemporary law enforcement challenges associated with sophisticated technologies in the commission of crimes, globalization, and countries' sovereignty with no harmonized laws, among others, have transcended the limits of individual nation states. Therefore, this requires that law enforcement officers be ahead of criminals to be able to intercept their enterprises before they succeed, but also calls for regional and international cooperation, joint training, experience and information sharing, as well as joint strategies to respond to identified challenges. You are now leaders and professionals in your own right, and you are now more ready to serve the people. The concept of people from a policing perspective includes the good, the bad, the undecided, the unknown people. We should always remember that we owe each of these categories of people more duties, rights, obligations than they owe us. This is the burden of a contemporary police leader. With some, you are a good police leader. With others, you are a bad one. But for the police leader, they are all people to be served as professionally as possible, regardless. So look out for injustice, look out for inequality, look out for unfairness, stand up against them, regardless where they come from. I'm happy that the training delivered by the Rwanda National Police College and the composition of course participants since the college inauguration in 2012 reflects this understanding. I take this opportunity to thank all sister African countries which have responded to the call for this international cooperation in the field of training and look forward to further strengthening cooperation in other areas of law enforcement. I strongly believe that the level of this course, the rich and diverse experience exchanged amongst yourselves, and the profile of trainers who delivered it gave you confidence that the knowledge and skills acquired here will help you to deliver on your future responsibilities and make a difference. Let the titles and symbols bestowed upon you reflect your ability to bring solutions to law enforcement challenges facing your respective countries. While the course has been an opportunity to enhance your knowledge, skills, as well as exchange experience and good practices, I am sure it was also a unique occasion to nurture friendships and connections that will serve as a channel for continued exchange of information. As I conclude, permit me to commend the Rwanda National Police, Mr. Inspector General, for fostering the partnership between the National Police College, the University of Rwanda, through its Center for Conflict Management, and all the other stakeholders to make this course a continuing success. The government will continue to provide what it takes to ensure that the police remains ahead of the policing challenges that we face. But permit me also to commend you again, Inspector General, for the police band. I was here, I listened to the entertainment, and I want to say thank you for pushing them to where they are. Because of COVID, we no longer meet often, and we didn't know that it had developed this kind of capability. Thank you, police band. Thank you so much. On this note, I officially declare the Police Senior Command and Staff Course Intake 9 officially closed. I once again congratulate you all, and I thank you all for your kind attention. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister and Guest of Honor, for that insightful and encouraging speech for us all. As we come close to the end of the ceremony for today, it is time for the series of group photos. The photos will be taken in two groups of graduates on this backdrop prepared here. And guests to be included in all group photos are the following: the Honorable Minister and the Guest of Honor, the Inspector General of Police, Rwanda National Police, the Governor, Northern Province, the Commissioner General, Rwanda Correction Service, the Secretary General, Rwanda Investigations Bureau, the Vice Chancellor, University of Rwanda, the Deputy Inspector General of Police for Rwanda National Police, representative or head of delegation from South Sudan Police Service, representative of Somalia Police Force, and the commandant of Rwanda National Police College. The first group of graduates, please. Thank you very much, guest of honor. Thank you very much, everybody. This is the end of the group photos. No? Second. Which second? Oh. Protocol will lead us to lunch. Quiet has been served. Thank you very much, everybody. It's the end of the events that have been taking place here.